Hi, I'm Phil Bridges, owner of Straight Arrow Repair. Ever want to know how a repairman fixes things? Well, come with me and I'll show you how I solve problems. Let's make things better together. Well, guess what? Moving up in the world. Up on top of the roof, trying to fix some leaks. Right away, we see some issues. There's no ridge cap foam. That's the foam under here. And there's no valley foam, from what we can tell. Well, we'll know here shortly. We're going to clean off all the leaves and the pine needles. That's what you'll need to do in your home. And seal up all the penetrations. You need to do that. Even though you have a metal roof, you need to seal up every 3 or 4 years. You need to go up and check it. So, and then re-silicone or reseal the tar or whatever. So, don't think you have a totally maintenance-free roof. You do not have a totally maintenance-free roof. You have maintenance. The relationships have maintenance. Everything has maintenance. So here we go. We're going to sweep off first and then take a look at everything. Pop down. I don't know why they put that ridge cap there. It's not my roof. There should be some foam right there, and I don't see any sign of it. We're going to be working at this for a while, but if you pan around, you'll see. It's a pretty bad spot to have a vent going through a valley. I've never seen that.
Wow.
Okay, in this situation, it's a pretty strange situation. Has a vent, a plumbing vent going through the valley. Before I'd done the roof, I would have tried to move the thing further up and get it out of the valley. I've never had one in the valley, but here it is. I've sealed it right here because I don't want them to continue having a leak, but the real issue is normally you would want about 4 inches at least of area on both sides of this rib for the water and everything else to pass through. And they got it right up against. So what that causes is the stuff to stay right there, particularly because they don't have valley foam. It will tend to soak back up. I don't know how wide this valley pan is, usually about so far back or more. And it hasn't leaked except just recently it leaks somewhere in here, which it could be leaking here where it was water running down. And so I'm going to suggest we come back, cut this metal back on all these valleys and put valley foam in. But what we've had to do is seal around the vents and a lot of places like that. One of the things you want to look for, I'll go ahead and do it anyway, is there's this type of roof jack or vent cover ends up cracking right here, and you end up having to replace it then. You can put silicone. I just put it just because it doesn't take much to do, and but that's something you want to look for. I generally try to use a rubber vent that has aluminum edges, so you can bend it over things quite easily. And the rest of it's all rubber, and I'll show you that at some point. Another thing to maintain is the screws. So we'll need to get a screw gun and screw down some things so that you don't lose your roof long haul. And get up here and don't pull them down so far as you start stripping them. Just pull them down snug. There's one over there. See where that green needle is? Yeah. So that's some of the things you'll need to do. You can pressure wash if you want to. You kind of shove in water in places you might not want, so you need to think about that. But get a water hose it off. But you do have maintenance to do. So a lot of times when people pull the vents up, they pull them up here, makes a dent around that screw. and then they put it back down, that dent's still there. Water collects and goes down that screw, down onto your stove or something. So you want to quite often seal around those screws so that they don't. This is actually a furnace thing, I think. So you want to seal around those.
That's it?
That's it. Just maintain it about every couple of years. It's Phil Bridges. If you like what you saw, you think it might be helpful to somebody else, push that like button and let other people know what you and I now know. And we'll work together toward making a brighter future. And by the way, we're not Americans, we're Americans. See you next time.